Hello, I just got out of the shower. But I was listening to NPR today, and apparently thousands of people have died in China due to an earthquake. Now, the earthquake was a relatively bad earthquake, but here in the States, whenever there's been ones about that size or even worse, about 50 people die, tops. The reason why is because we have certain building standards that they don't have over in China. So all the houses and schools and public buildings are built to a very low standard, and thousands of people died. Now, either A, they don't have any codes at all to building standards, because some of these things, they have like mud huts and stuff over there, and like, like big ones, or there's nobody patrolling it. There's nobody going around to make sure nobody's making sure that things are staying well designed and built. It makes me really angry because there's nothing that they can do about it, because as we all know, in the early 90s they killed all those protesters. China did. They killed all those people who just, and it wasn't even a big thing that they were, it was a really small thing that they were, protesting against. Or, I mean, it was for everyone's best interest, but it was making, the government look bad, right? But I was like 70% of the adults over there smoke because Marlboro got with the government and said, hey, we'll do this and this and this and this if you don't allow them to know that the cigarettes are bad for you. And I mean, it just, and also like before the Olympics this year, when they just told everybody to quit driving, and that would help with all the pollution. I mean, they're just a stupid government altogether, and I mean. And people always talk about how they're going to take over, the economic side of the world. I mean, they're not, because they're just too stupid to maintain. I mean, you think that we're bad over here, but I mean, we don't do any of that stuff. We're nothing in comparison to that. I mean, some of the crap that they pull all the time. I mean, and because they're communist and socialist, they can do that, and there's nothing that their people can do about it anymore. I mean, you can't rebel against them. I mean, people already did, and they got killed. 100 years ago, in Russia, when they threw out the Tsar, I mean, they just got like couple thousand people because nobody liked him, and they just all pitched in and they threw him out. But you can't do that anymore. And the thing that I really don't like is when people in America say that we need to be more like them, because we need to be less like them. I mean, maybe we could cooperate more together, but I mean, that would take away the fact that this is a free country. You don't have to cooperate over here. You can do whatever you want, and I think that's what makes America great. Um, is that, we're free. We can do whatever the heck we please. I can post this all over the internet and nobody can do anything about it. Nobody's going to come to my house and kill me. Like in China, they would. Either way, it just gets me angry. It starts me thinking about all this different crazy crap that goes on in the world today. Anyways, that's my post for today.